Today, I will be giving you access to one of my training videos. It's going to show you how reality literally works and how you could get pretty much anything you want out of life. You don't have to struggle to get what you want anymore. We're going to hop straight into it right now. If you want to sit and listen, this video will be around 10 minutes long, maybe. Um, if you want to miss out, fine. But we're going to hop straight into it right now. This is going to change the way you view life. Here we go.
That same man a long metal bar and a simple fulcrum, a point of leverage. Watch him position the bar, apply the principle, and lift that same rock with one hand, almost effortlessly. Did the rock become lighter? No. Did the man suddenly develop superhuman strength? No. He simply discovered and applied the principle of leverage. This is not a story about rocks or bars. This is a story about your life. Most men spend their entire existence trying to lift the enormous rock of poverty, obscurity, and limitation with their bare hands. They grunt, they strain, they sacrifice their health and their years, and they call this noble struggle hard work. Wallace Wattles looked at this spectacle and called it something else entirely. He called it tragic inefficiency. We have been taught from childhood that hard labor is the highest virtue. We have been told that the path to success is paved with sweat, sacrifice, and suffering. We glorify the man who works 3 jobs, who sleeps 4 hours a night, who destroys his body in service of survival. But Wattles challenges this entire mythology with a single revolutionary insight. Man is not a beast of burden. Man was not created to be a mule, pulling the cart of his circumstances until his back breaks and his spirit dies. Man is a creator, fashioned in the image of the creative power itself. And here is the secret that the world has hidden from you. There exists a specific mental connection, a spiritual lever of unimaginable power that, when properly engaged, does the heavy lifting for you. This is not mysticism. This is mechanism. This is the science of leverage applied to the human mind. When you establish this connection, you replace the brutal inefficiency of physical toil with the elegant efficiency of mental power. The sweat of the brow gives way to the precision of thought. The promise of hard work is a deception, because hard work alone guarantees nothing except exhaustion. You know this already. You have seen men work themselves to death and die poor. You have seen others achieve in months what those hard workers could not achieve in lifetimes. The difference is not intelligence, not talent, not even opportunity. The difference is leverage. The question you must ask yourself is this: are you pushing the streetcar, or are you riding it? Are you generating the power, or are you connecting to the power that already exists? Most men never ask this question. They accept the burden, they bow their heads, they push. In this exploration, we are going to discover the fulcrum that changes everything. We are going to locate the exact point of leverage that allows you to achieve in one focused year what the hard worker achieves in a scattered lifetime, if he achieves it at all. This is not about working harder. This is about working from a completely different plane of operation. Wallace Wattles revealed what he called the leverage secret, and it is elegantly simple. There is a powerhouse, an infinite reservoir of creative energy, intelligence, and force, and you can connect to it. When you make this connection, you stop being the generator and become the conductor. The electricity does not come from you, it flows through you. And when it flows, obstacles dissolve, solutions appear, and what seemed impossible becomes inevitable. We are going to learn step by step how to throw the switch, how to grab the wire, how to close the circuit. Are you ready to stop lifting rocks with your bare hands? Then, let us find your lever. Wallace Wattles offers us an analogy so precise, so illuminating, that once you grasp it, you will never see effort the same way again. He compares a human being to an electric streetcar moving through a city. Now observe this streetcar carefully. It glides smoothly down the tracks, carrying its passengers effortlessly from one destination to another. It moves with power and consistency. But here is the critical insight. The streetcar itself generates none of this power. Look above it. There is a wire. That wire connects the streetcar to a distant power plant, a massive generator producing endless electrical current, As long as the streetcar maintains contact with that wire, as long as the connection remains unbroken, it moves, it functions, it fulfills its purpose. But the moment that connection is severed, the moment the arm lifts from the wire, the streetcar stops dead. It does not matter how well built the streetcar is. It does not matter how determined the driver is. Without the connection, there is no power. Without the power, there is no movement. Now apply this image to your life. You are the streetcar. You were designed to move, to create, to achieve, to accomplish great things in this world. But you were never designed to generate the power yourself. The desperate man, the struggling man, the exhausted man, he has made one catastrophic error. He believes he must produce the electricity that moves him forward. He believes the power must come from within his own limited resources, his muscles, his willpower, his personal energy reserves. And so he pushes, he strains, he tries to move the streetcar by getting out and shoving it down the tracks with his bare hands. This is what the world calls hard work. This is what Wattles calls insanity. You are pushing a vehicle that was designed to be powered. You are generating force with your body when you were meant to channel force through your mind. The streetcar does not push itself. It connects. And in that connection it finds limitless power. But where is this power plant? Where is the generator that produces the energy you need? Wattles is unambiguous. It is the universal mind, the infinite intelligence, the creative power that permeates all existence. You may call it God. You may call it the universe. You may call it the formless substance. The name does not matter. What matters is that it exists. It is everywhere. And it is producing infinite power at every moment. The hard worker tries to create wealth from nothing. The man of leverage knows that wealth already exists in the universal supply, and his only task is to connect to it. The hard worker tries to generate ideas from his own limited intellect. The man of leverage knows that all ideas exist in the infinite mind, and his only task is to receive them. The hard worker exhausts himself trying to force outcomes. The man of leverage aligns himself with the creative power and allows outcomes to emerge naturally. Do you see the difference? One man is the generator. The other man is the wire. One man burns out. The other man lights up the world. This is not theory. This is observable fact. Look at the great achievements in human history, the inventions, the discoveries, the breakthroughs. Did they come from men straining at the limits of their personal capacity, or did they come from men who opened themselves to something greater? The inventors speak of inspiration. The artists speak of the muse. The scientists speak of intuition. These are all descriptions of the same phenomenon, connection. The wire touched the source, the circuit closed, the power flowed, and the man who was connected achieved what 1,000 disconnected men could not achieve with a lifetime of effort. This is the leverage secret. This is the mechanism of effortless power. You are a streetcar, and above your head at this very moment, the wire is waiting. The power plant is running. The electricity is flowing. All you must do is reach up and make contact. But most men never reach up. They have been conditioned to believe that reaching up is cheating, that asking for help is weakness, that connection is dependence. And so they disconnect themselves from the source and wonder why life is so hard. They cut the wire and then complain that they have no power. They sever the connection and then glorify their struggle as virtue. Wattles watched this tragedy unfold in every direction and finally said, "Enough. There is a better way. There is a smarter way. There is a way that honors the design of the human being rather than violating it. You were not built to generate. You were built to conduct. You were not built to produce the power. You were built to channel it. And when you understand this, when you truly grasp this, everything changes. Your relationship with work changes. Your relationship with achievement changes. Your relationship with exhaustion changes. You stop trying to do everything yourself, and you start allowing the power to do it through you. The question you must ask yourself now is simple. Are you connected or disconnected? When you sit down to work, do you feel a flow of energy, insight, and creativity moving through you? Or do you feel like you are scraping the bottom of an empty barrel? When you pursue a goal, do you feel supported by an invisible intelligence guiding your steps? Or do you feel like you are wandering in the